Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. So this video, I'm going to discuss about my advanced option strategy concepts and monthly positional. So based on our course, so we are planning for an edging trade or an anchor trade. So with the help of our Google Sheet or based on the concept. So without a Google Sheet also we can do within charting screener. Those who are finished that session, they have access to that particular screener. And this is the second day of the month. So how many opportunities which we got it based on the positional concept, and how many entries are valid entry, so which we are going to discuss in this video. And this video mainly for my student who are already completed the sessions. And if you want to access that course, so in next 2 days we have an offer price, so you may be also access. And to get more detail, just ping me on the WhatsApp number shown on this video. So this is one of the stock where it is given you the opportunity and it is an invalid entry. So in Cummins India, so let me look at this Cummins India 3900 put options almost it increased from our entry point. So more than 30%. So 3900, 309 is our entry point. So where we are focusing our advanced entry based on the concept 309 point something 300. So 9.3. So yesterday's closing on this particular strike price is 160 and today market opened more than 200 points down. So many stocks which is open by the gap up, but intraday, so we can't able to find many opportunity based on the Camarilla R4. But as a positional trade, so we have an opportunity, we find some trades based on the concept, but some of the trades I'm going to discuss here in this video, and how we can apply our hedging strategies also are by naked. It is purely based on the course content which I am discussing with you. Okay. So here, and that is what an entry point where I am just looking for in my entry price is 309.3. So here previous close is around 160 and today the stock is started plus 340. In this case, our entry point, that is an positional entry, that we can't able to place our order, or we can't able to buy this one. So maybe this is a false entry or missed opportunity or fake entry because of due to gap up. So it doesn't provide you the opportunity. So we are not considering this as a valid trade. Okay. So here this is what an entry, but after the gap up, if it is came down and if it is reversal, means we may be finding an opportunity that would be a re-entry. That should be possible, but in this case, this is not given you re-entry also. This is a valid invalid trade, and almost it moved to 450. So we are not considering this one. And the second one, BSoft 680 put option 52.4. So BSoft, whether it is given you opportunity or not, BSoft 680 put option. So where I'm just looking at in the first candle today, 2nd of August, 51.95 is the highest level in the first candle. So our entry point would be 52.4. So based on our strategy number 5. So here the opportunity on this particular 52.4, where I am just looking for an opportunity. This would be shown on the sheet on the after 9:30. So the second candle where it is given you the opportunity, and now it is closed by 70, almost 18 points, and that is what is almost 33%, which is increased from our entry. So here this is a valid entry which given you the opportunity on a put side 680 BSoft put option. Okay. So after that, now it is closed up to 70. Maybe this is a positional trade, not for an intraday. It is not a purely an intraday. It is a purely a positional, and the maximum holding days is 30. Okay, that till expiry we can hold it. And if you are a naked trader, so you may be your risk and you may be know your target based on the positional concept, and still it is not reaching the target and not came down after the entry. It is still a positive trade which is happening today, and this is the second day of the month. We have a positional. So based on the positional concept, what exactly we are planning, how we can select some 3 to 5 stocks in a monthly basis, not for a daily, not for a weekly. So how we can select a monthly basis based on the concept. So once it is given you an opportunity on the second candle, we may be using our other hedging strategies. We have a 4 hedging strategies on this thing, and we can apply that also, like a 2.1, 3.2, or SBP strategy, or F4 strategy, or even OTM strategy also. You can apply any one of this strategy as per your convenience and as per your capital and as per your risk ability. But this is the second opportunity. That was exactly the first opportunity because the first one is missed, and this is what an opportunity where I find out it's a valid trade and ACC 2600. Let me check ACC 2600 put option where I am just looking for an opportunity. In this case, our entry point in ACC 138.5. So let me mark 138.5. It doesn't give you the opportunity. So whatever the stock was shown on this Google sheet, it doesn't give you all the opportunities. Even in my intraday trading today, based on the camera, almost 50 plus stocks opened by the gap lower. Due to gap lower, most of the puts which where it is triggers that levels in the first candle itself. So we ignoring and finding a intraday opportunities very is quite difficult. But on positional, so we have a lot of opportunities today. In ACC also not a valid trade because it doesn't give you the entry price. So it moved well, but it is a considered as a not valid trade. And DLF 890. So the month is started now only. So we have a lot of opportunity. DLF 890, our entry point would be around 45.7. So let me look at this 45.7 whether it is triggered or not. 45.7, and you can see this opportunity where it is triggered nearby 2 o'clock only. So it is a positional trade. We may be trying for an opportunity or entry triggers any point of the time we can go with that. So here after the triggers almost it is 5 rupees increased from our entry, then you know very well. So whether if you are applying hedging like a 2.1 or 3.2 or SBB or F4 strategy, whatever the strategy which you are applying here, that is going to be generated some benefit, and the naked also it is generated, and maybe if you are planning for an OTM, that also you can apply. So this is a valid trade. So from almost this two, we got an UPL 575. So let me check how it is valid or not. UPL 575 put option because due to down, we got an opportunity. In this case, it is given a re opportunity. I think UPL 40 39.9 is an entry point, exactly 40, and sorry, this one is triggers and nearby closing hours 245. So this is a positional one. From 40 it went up to 45. If you are an intraday, when it is given you the trigger, you can close maybe on 10% or 15%, and at the same time you need to keep a stop loss, something like that what you are taken a risk. Okay, this is one more trade which triggers, and Godrej Properties M&M. So M&M Godrej Properties 303250. So what happened in this? It is given you. So you can see there is a liquidity issue on this. In the first candle, our entry point is somewhere around 246. 246. It doesn't trigger because the high which made is 245.85. So our entry point is not triggered. After some time later, it doesn't have a liquidity. But finally, it moves well. So we are considering that liquidity also. Okay, so that's why we told you how to filter out the liquid stocks and also high volumeable options. So that would be a best, and this may be a not liquid one. And after that, M&M 2950. Let me check what is happening on M&M. M&M 2950. This also be a put option because of the down. So here you can look at this and a good opportunity around 191. So this is triggered on 10:15. So the high is 193. After that it came to 185, and finally it moves to 224 from that 191 level. So this is also generating some good move, and this may be a good liquid, and you know well M&Ms are having good liquid and volume, and something like S-Cards, SRF, iShare Motor, these are all the trigger which is happening on our entry price what we are looking for. So and also before that for a directional trade we are finding some stocks in the month beginning. Okay, so we are finding some of the stocks in the beginning of this month. So a lot of opportunities. So these are all the stocks which we are expecting. There should be a huge move on those stocks. But still, the market is started. This month is started. Only 2 days is gone. So we have a lot more days is came. And from this list, we have one opportunity on Tata Motor that was triggered in this list today. So we are taking a 15 stocks for a tracking. From this 15, we have an opportunity in Tata Motors. So remaining all are not in the list. That is what a non-directional as well as directional list which we have created earlier on the day one itself. From this list, I find a Tata Motor. So it is a nearby entry point. So 79.8, and now it is in 80.65. 1160 Tata Motor 1160 put option. it isn't exactly by closing hour it is triggered. And think here in the first candle it went up to 78.05, but exactly our entry point is 79.8. It is not triggered, and now it is closing candle around 315 to 330. It is triggered. So maybe as a positional one which we can look for continuously tomorrow. And this is also be the stock which I find out from this list is available. And remaining all are generating one like LNT also we are not this month LNT. So these are all the top 15 which I have taken. From this top 15, I got an opportunity in Tata Motor. So maybe we have to wait whether it is going to trigger our stop loss or it going to achieve the target. So whatever it may be based on the concept. So purely we are planning a positional trade, not from intraday. And these are all the opportunities, momentum and escorts 4200 is today's opportunity. 4200 escorts. 4200 call. Sorry, put. This one, so maybe it is triggered here on 321. So our entry point is 302. And this is also triggered somewhere around here. This particular candle around 1:15 to 2 o'clock candle. Sorry, 1:15 to 1:30 candle, and it is triggered and then it came down and now it is moving towards 322. Maybe it's a positional entry. So some of the entry which generated slightly higher than our entry point, but mostly we are waiting for a positional. And if you are holding this as a non-directional or a directional basis, it depends on your things. So if you are applying any of the strategy on edging basis, that is going to generate you bigger opportunities for a positional basis trading. So, and if you are really interested to learn more about the positional option strategies, so today, from today and up to Sundays, if you are booking, so you will be getting so big offers from our courses. And if you want to, so if you get want to get more offers on our courses for today and tomorrow and Sunday. So weekend also you can plan, and you can just connect me on my WhatsApp number which shown on this video, and you will be getting personalized discounts on this course if you are taking. And it is a purely a positional, and before taking that you should understand if this is suitable or not. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and if you are new, kindly subscribe the channel.